Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kunal here. Today we are going to read today's Murli. Today is 8th July 2026. Let's start. Morning Murli, Om Shanti, Bab Dada Madhuban. Yes, and sweet children, don't become extroverted while sitting in this gathering. Stay in remembrance of the Father. By remembering your friends, relatives, and business, etc., you create obstacles in the atmosphere. Question: what is the speciality of the spiritual drill of you children and that human beings cannot have? Answer: your spiritual drill is of the intellect. It is speciality that you become lovers and remember your beloved. This is referred to as the Gita as Manvanabhav. However, people don't know their beloved, the Supreme Soul. So, how would they perform this drill? They teach one another how to perform physical drill. Om Shanti. You children understand, the Father also understand that the children who is sitting here, those conducting meditation, are doing. They are conducting the drill of the pilgrimage of the remembrance. There is no need to put anything into words. Those remembers whose remembrance is this. Remembrance of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiv Baba. To the extent that we stay in remembrance of Him on the pilgrimage of remembrance, all sins are according to be burnt away and we will become conquerors of the sinful actions. This is drill for souls, not bodies. All the drills that people in Bharat teach are physical, whereas this one is spiritual drill. No one apart from you children knows this spiritual drill. This spiritual drill is refers to in the Gita. The virgins of God are also the virgins of God's children. You are now become the children of the God Shiva. You children have been given the direction, constantly remember me alone. The Father teaches you drill. You children also teach the same drill. In the previous cycle too, the Father said, remember me, your Father. There is no need to repeat this again and again. But He does not have to say it. If while sitting here any of you continue to remember your friends, relatives or business etc., you create obstacles in the atmosphere. The Father says while you are sitting here and when you are working or walking or moving around, stay in remembrance. Just as a lover and a beloved continue to remember the one Father. Their remembrance is physical, whereas your remembrance is spiritual. On the path of devotion, two souls are lovers of the beloved, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, but neither do they have their beloved, nor do they know themselves to be the souls. The Father, the beloved, has come. Souls have become lovers through the path of devotion. This is the matter of souls and the Supreme Soul. The Father personally tells you children, you lovers, you who remember me. Your beloved say, Baba, come and liberate us from the sorrow and take us back with you to the land of peace. You now know that this is the land of sorrow, this land of death is now at the destroyed death of the land of death and the victory of the land of immortality. You have now become Brahmin's children, but it is also number-wise among you according to your efforts. You children should have full faith that you are now changing your residents of hell into the residents of heaven for 21 births. When someone dies of heaven, you are now moving effort to become residents of heaven. Who is inspiring you to have this faith? Is the God of Gita. However, He is the one who only incorporeal one. People do understand that the incorporeal one is incorporeal. So how would He come here and teach us? Because of not knowing the Father, that they have put Sri Krishna's name by mistake according to the drama. At this time, Sri Krishna and Shiva have a close relationship. The birthday of Shiva takes place at the confluence age, then tomorrow it will be the birthday of Sri Krishna. The birthday of Shiva is in the night, whereas the birthday of Sri Krishna is in the early morning, it's at dawn. The birthday of Shiva takes place at the confluence age, then tomorrow it will be the birthday of Sri Krishna. The birthday of Shiva is in the night, whereas the birthday of Sri Krishna is in the early morning at dawn. When the night of Shiva comes to an end, the birth of Sri Krishna takes place. Only you children can understand these things. It is the law that no one sitting in the gathering is allowed to become extroverted. Stay in remembrance of the Father. People call out, "O purifier, come and purify us." However, according to the drama, those with stone intellect don't understand anything at all. If they did, they would tell others. They don't even know that it is now the end of the Iron Age, and then when Father comes, it is the beginning. People are in total darkness. People believe that 40,000 years of the Iron Age still remains. The unlimited Father explains that no limit Father can never be the purified. Many people have been given the name Bapu, even older men called Bapu or Pitaji. Only the one is the Supreme Pitashri Father, who is the purifier and the ocean of knowledge. You children need this knowledge in order to become pure. No one can become pure just by bathing in water. You know that Shiv Baba is in front of you, present in this body. He is teaching you Brahmins Raja Yoga through Brahma. They say God speaks to Arjuna. There is no name of name or trace of Brahmins. It is remembered that the establishment takes place through Brahma and the sustenance takes place through Vishnu. The establishment would take place through Brahma, not through Vishnu or Shankar. You children receive the explanation at this point, at this time. The Father has now come here. No souls can return home. Everyone who comes here has to pass through the Sato, Raju and the Tama stages. Shri Krishna have taken the full 84 births and has played a part for the full 5000 years. It is considered birth even while the soul is in the mother's womb. From the moment the Shri Krishna's soul comes down and enters a womb, he has also played a part of 84 births in 5000 years. You celebrate the birthday of Shiva when he is sitting in this one. Similarly, when the Shri Krishna soul enters a womb, there is a moment and the calculations of 5000 years begins from that moment. It is where any different, it would be moment and the calculation of 5000 years begin from the moment. It is what it is were any different. It would be 5000 years minus that much. These matters are very subtle and have to be understood. You children know that this Shri Krishna soul is once again taking this knowledge in order to become Shri Krishna. Once again, you too go from the land of Kans to the land of Krishna. The Father sits here and explains these things to you children. The Father says Maya is very powerful. She defeats good Amarathis too. While some are receiving this knowledge, there are sometimes bad omens. They come amazed when they hear this knowledge. They belong to me. They speak this knowledge. Oh Maya, they still run away. There are then bad omens over their earnings and income. There is an eclipse of the bad omens of Rahu over everyone. There are now the omens of Jupiter over you. Then, while moving along, some experiences an ellipse of the omens of Rahu. This is why it is said, if you want to see the greatest unfortunate in the world, you can see them here. And you soul say, I am receiving the inheritance of constant happiness from the Father. Baba, I took this inheritance from you in the previous cycle too. You have come to the Father once again. The Father has explained many will come to your centers out there to understand these things. This here is a court of Indra. Shiv Baba is Indra. He rains this knowledge on you. Therefore, no one impure can come into such a gathering. All of you are angels. You Brahmins, you are guides, are told to bring those who indulge in vice with you. Otherwise, those are responsible. When someone brings along a person who indulges in vice, both of them become stains on them, and will go to the greater punishment. There is such a huge responsibility on you angels. It is said that bathing in the Mansarovar lake, one became an angel. In fact, it is the Mansarovar of this knowledge. Baba enters a human body and rains this knowledge. He is the ocean of knowledge. You are rivers and also lakes. The ocean of knowledge sits in this one and makes you children worthy of going to heaven. In heaven, it is the kingdom of Shri Lakshmi and Narayana. This is the aim and objective of the family path. They say we will both sit here in the pyre of knowledge and become Lakshmi and Narayan. You want to claim a high status. Souls are desperate for half a cycle. Baba comes here and teaches you Raj Yoga and purifies us. The Father gives you a signal. The people of Bharat who believes in this deities have definitely taken 84 births. Try and explain to those who are the devotees of the deities of the Father comes and establishes 3 religions. He establishes the Brahmins, the Sun dynasty and the Moon dynasty religions. Then for a half a cycle there is no religious established. Then in the other half there are so many sects and religions established. On the other hand, there is only the religion established for half a cycle. This is only a kingdom that is established at the confluence age for the future. All of those are the founders of religious establishes their own religion in this old world. Here the Father established one religion which lasts for half a cycle. No one else has this power. The Father makes you belong to Him, establishes the Sun and the Moon dynasty, and then can everything else be destroyed. All souls then go into silence and you go into happiness. At that time there is no sorrow of which would to remember God. You have this knowledge in your intellect. You know that the Father, who is the ocean of knowledge, is giving you this knowledge. There is only the one ocean. You would not call yourself ocean, you become his helpers, and this is why you are called the Gangas of knowledge. The Father one is the river of water. The Father says, you, my children of the ocean of knowledge, have been burned by sitting on the pyre of lust. That is, you have become impure by remembering me now. You will become pure. This old world is 5,000 years ago. No one knows this. This world cycle is for 4 equal parts. There are 4 ages. This confluence age is the benevolent age. It is a soul confluence, a kumbh. The confluence is a meeting mela. A river comes and merges into ocean. Souls come and meet the Supreme Soul. This is also called a meeting. You can now witness the meeting of the souls with the Supreme Soul. You meet among yourselves and have seminars. That cannot be called the meeting. The confluence, the ocean of knowledge, the ocean is seated in his own place. He is the one's body. The ocean of knowledge is where this one's body is. You Gangas of knowledge meet among yourselves. Rivers can be big or small. People go to the bath there. There are the river Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, etc. Delhi on the banks of the river Jamuna in heaven. It is said that when Delhi was the land of angels, it was the kingdom of Lakshmi and Narayan. Not that it was the kingdom of Shri Krishna, only that Radha and Krishna become the couple. Can they rule? You children are now so happy. Many stones of Maya will come. This is the unlimited boxing. Each one is battling with the 5 vices. We want to remember Baba constantly, but Maya breaks your intellect's yoga. They even show a play where God pulls you from one side and Maya pulls you from the other side. They have made a play about this. The fashion of films has come about recently. According to the drama, you have to explain using the example of films in a play. There can be a change. There is an eternally predestined imperishable drama. That which is predestined is taking place. When so and so dies, it is because he only had that makes such a part to play. Therefore, you should be worry. Why should we worry? It was in the drama. Once he was left his body, he cannot come back into back it again. What is the benefit of crying about it? The name of this place is the land of sorrow. In the golden age, there are kings who had conquered attachment. There is a story about this too. There is no question of attachment in the golden age. Here, people have so much attachment to one another. When someone does not cry on the death of someone, others would cry and make that person cry that they feel in the sympathizing. Otherwise, where would be the defamation? All of these symptoms belong to the Bharat. It is the Bharat that there is happiness, and it is the Bharat that there is a lot of sorrow as well. Gods and the goddesses used to rule in Bharat. Foreigners used to take it back, old images of the old of happiness, lot of happiness. There is a lot of regard for antiques. The most ancient one of all, Shiva, comes here. They worship him a great deal. Now that the Shiva Baba has come, you don't worship him. It is because he comes and departed, then they continue to worship him. Acha to you, sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children. Love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, the Bab Dada. We spiritual children say namaste, good morning, and thank you to Bab Dada. Essence for Dharna. Keep this knowledge of the drama in your intellect and remain carefree. Don't worry about anything because you know that which is predestined and taking place. Because become free from attachment. Since you are experiencing the omens of Jupiter from the Father, take care of that you don't become eclipsed by the omens of Rahu. If there are any bad omens, finish them by donating this knowledge. Blessing. May you pay attention to your own tension and finish the tension of this world as a world benefactor. When you pay more attention to others, you create tension in yourself. So instead of creating expansion, stabilize in the essence, merge thoughts of quantity and have thoughts of quality. First of all, pay attention to your own tension. You will then be able to become a world benefactor and finish all the many types of tension in the world. First of all, look at your own self. Self-service is first. When you serve yourself, others will then automatically be served. In order to experience yoga, control your mind with the power of determination. Vyakti Senior, stay in the volcanic stage and experience powerful remembrance. To the extent that you come to the volcanic form an instrument of establishment, to the extent the flames of the destruction will appear. The collective volcanic form of remembrance will complete the task of destruction of the world. For this special yoga programs should be continued to take place at the centers, and there will be fan in the flames of destruction. The fire of destruction will begin with the fire of yoga, and the flames will be ignited by the flame. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Om Shanti, and kindly subscribe to this channel.